Tallboys and Trackmasters is brought to you by Expert Exhaust. Expect more for your money. MTB Shock Dock, your choice for suspension needs. High Gear Success. From helping racers get sponsored to motorsports event operation and promotion, shift your passion into high gear. Miracle Works Detailing. No cars too dirty. And by Cycle Mart, your motorcycle parts store.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in this evening. It's a special episode. It's New Year's Eve, and it's episode 75, giveaway time on Tallboys and Trackmasters. As you can probably tell, good friend Trevor is enjoying his New Year's Eve, which we hope you and Shiloh have a great New Year's Eve, buddy. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you, Bub, so much for helping make the show what it was this year, which was our best year to date. It was fantastic. Appreciate all of your insights that you had throughout the year, your show ideas, which we've talked about going on a couple months now. That you start to run out of ideas. So I always appreciate you bringing up new ideas, new content, and things that just continue to make the show what it is. And just wanted to take this opportunity to say thanks, man. I really appreciate everything that you guys do for the show. So, got some pretty awesome prizes to give away tonight. That's probably why you're all here. And those of you that win and maybe aren't watching the show at the time we're giving this away, I'll do my best to get in touch with you, and we'll definitely make sure that you guys get these prizes. So, what are the prizes? Let's go over them again here real quickly. We have a 15% off discount code for Mr. Kane Wagner and Appalachian ADV. That is good for any of his events that are available. He's got a couple of clinics that he's going to be doing as well. So that also will include those. And you guys will get 15% off to do what you will with that. We have a Fantic air inflator. Rechargeable. It's brand new. It's never been used. It'll be brand new in the box with the charger cable. Those things are a godsend to have as far as lightweight, compactable, and able to fit in any type of bag or box to air your tires back up, because we've all been there and we know how that goes. We have a t-shirt, Tall Boys and Trackmaster t-shirt. So we'll get your size, and I'll get that made up and sent out to you as soon as possible. We also have a free entry into the 2025 304 Detour that will include both days. So that's a pretty good prize. And we'll got a name generator. Now, there was 19 people that shared the post and actually followed the directions like I asked you to. However, 7 of those, the privacy settings were not set to where I could see that you actually shared it or not. So there's only 12 people that are entered. So got a pretty good chance to win for those 12 people. Before we get into that, I just want to kind of take a look back at 2024 as a whole, and the ups and downs that we had for the show. We got all kinds of awesome interview guests this year. That's one thing that I appreciate in this space is everybody that we've reached out to, save for a few, and we'll kind of keep that under wraps. But we had some people that we just kind of cold called, honestly, and maybe there were some mutual friends here or there that we knew, and they responded back, were eager to come on the show. And it was just you couldn't ask for a better group of guests to come on. And That's why I kind of put that recap video on the group page there earlier. And just the friendships and the networking that you have when you do this type of journalism is really refreshing to see. We've had everybody from guys that are barely on any type of social media to people that live on social media, racers, race promoters, um, people that do other podcasts as well. So it's really cool to run the gamut of every walk of life and see everyone's different perspective on our hobby and life in general, and see how that meshes with how we view the world. And I just wanted to really take a second and say thank you to everybody that reached out and come onto the show. We have some pretty awesome guests lined up for next year as well. I'm looking forward to that, along with a bunch of different topics and some different kind of creative ideas to make some different content that people aren't really putting out there. Looking forward to 2025 as far as that goes. So the way I'm going to do this is we're going to give away a couple of stuff here right off the bat, and then I'm going to circle back and give away some awards that me and Trevor agreed on, as far as some different topics and stuff for 2024. So first up, let's give away the T-shirt, the Tallboys and Trackmasters T-shirt. So let me share my screen here. I have a random spin wheel with the names. So good luck to everybody. And up first is the T-shirt. So let's see who won the T-shirt. And it looks like it's going to be Steve Albanese. Steve, you win the T-shirt. I will private message you, and we will get your T-shirt size and see if we can ship it to you, or if you're local, we'll try to get it sent out that way to you. So let me make sure I write this down because I got a really bad habit of forgetting things if I don't. So Steve wins the T-shirt. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you for your support, and thanks for watching the show. Let's see. Up next, let's give away. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's give away Kane's 15% off discount code for any of his events. Now, Kane, you did share this, so I've got you on here for other things, but you can't win your own discount code, obviously. So let's spin the wheel and see who wins Kane's discount code. Oh, it might be close. Mindy Davis. Mindy, you win the discount code. I will message you and I will send you what the code is, and you can use that as you please. So awesome. So, kind of taking a step back from that for a minute. Trevor and I discussed a little bit about what our bike of the year was for 2024. And there was a lot of different bikes that came out. Some that kind of changed the market, some that didn't. There were some improvements on some older models that we saw come around. But I think at the end of the day, there was one motorcycle that probably made the biggest splash in 2024. And this is the bike that really kind of started this new super lightweight adventure segment. You have like sub 500cc bikes that are capable on the trail, on the highway. And this is a bike that we are starting to see in the United States here and there. But it's been over in our friends across the pond for a while now. And the bike continues to get rave reviews. And it's something that I think is, as soon as the market opens up here in America and when you start seeing these things on the dealership floors, it's going to explode in popularity. So our 2024 bike of the year is the CF Moto 450 Ibex. This thing, it comes well kitted at a good price. The reliability remains to be seen, but everything points to it being a very successful and reliable bike that has a good dealer network with CF Moto. They're all over the place, so you'll be able to get your parts for them. I've seen countless videos of real world people abusing these things where they shouldn't be. So it remains to be seen here in America, but I believe that CF Moto is going to definitely succeed here in America. So the 2024 Tallboys and Trackmaster Bike of the Year is the CF Moto 450. All right. Next up is the industry news winner of 2024. You know, we had so many different wide and varied stories come out this past year. Everything from unfortunate deaths in the industry with Malcolm Smith and Mary McGee. We had lots of successful race stories with motorcycle manufacturers maybe stepping out of the limelight and taking home some really coveted race awards. Countless new models dropping. Suzuki with the new DRZ. Just all kinds of really, really cool industry news. And that's one thing that I really like to be able to share to everybody is giving out the best and latest industry news that we come across. But I think that there's definitely one story that trumped all others, and that had to have been KTM's restructuring and bankruptcy processes. You really hate to see any type of company that is in a hobby that you do full time or support have any type of struggles, and there's countless outlets out there that have studied this debacle and what's kind of driven the demise of KTM, if you want to call it that. But that news really was the biggest one of the year, in our opinion. Just the restructuring, the immediate wholesale firing of all their employees. Well, not all their employees, but a good bit of their employees. The dropping of MV Augusta like it was a bad habit. Um, and just lots of different sub stories in that. You have KTM 790 and 890 camshaft issues where KTM kind of come out and basically was a slap in the face of the owners saying, well, this sounds like a you problem, not a us problem kind of thing. And just all kinds of in your face things. I literally saw a thing yesterday on social media where they were kind of pumped up and bragging about their Dakar race teams, and you look at the comments on that post and it's nothing but people dogging them about laying off factory workers and, hey, my camshaft failed at 8,000 miles on my 890 Adventure R, and it is kind of funny to see them constantly toed out that they're the biggest, best company out there when they have all these problems going on. But I think that's kind of par for the course, and that's something that you're going to see in the future. All right. How about we give away the Fantic air compressor? Let's move on to that. So, spin the wheel for a chance to inflate your tires. Here we go. It's Mr. Kane Wagner. And you win the Fantic air compressor. I hope that it does you good. And if we can't get together before too long, I'll just bring it up to the Fool's Ride. Speaking of rides, 2025 ride schedule for events is pretty well all popping up around the board. Big name rides around here have all kind of either have registration open or are planning to soon. So I'm curious, those out there watching tonight, what's some rides that you plan on hitting in 2025? What's your ride schedule look like? Could be a big event or just a local little ride that you'd like to do. I know, obviously, we here at FDSR we have our Memorial Day ride coming up. I believe that's sometime late May, and then the 304 Detour 6 year we're going to do this will be on July 19th and 20th. So look forward to, well, be kind of lying if I said that. I was looking forward to all the work that goes on in putting that together. But yeah, comment below and let us know what events you're looking forward to. I know personally, I am looking forward to doing as many of the 24 hours of Appalachia events that Jed Smith puts together. Got the Africa Twin is staring at me over here in the corner. It's pretty much raring to go. I'm going to ride it at the Southern Ohio one, which is the first event for motorcycles, and I plan on running it at the Hinton event as well. If I qualify for the hard one in Kentucky, I'll be taking the KTM 500. I won't be subjecting that poor 1,000 cc, 570-pound beast to those rocks down there. Don't feel like knocking a hole in the oil pan. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Going to do the Fools Rally in April with Kane and the boys up there. So, looking forward to doing that one. Obviously, friend of the program, the IADV guys, and Mr. Chris Burke himself, and the Blackwater Rally coming up in September. Can't miss that one. Definitely will be going down and doing that one as well. So yeah, looking forward to that, man. All right. Last and certainly not least, we have the free pass to the 304 detour. Now, like I was saying, this is going to cover both days. So, if you're a guy that maybe has, you're not that hardcore, you want to do Sundays easy loop, that's fine. If you just want to do Saturdays hard loop, that's fine. If you want to do both days, that's fine. Whoever wins this, we'll reach out to you and we'll work that out. So here we go. Time to spin the wheel to see who wins the free pass to the 6th annual 304 detour. And the winner is Joshua Hudson. Congratulations, Josh. I will reach out to you and we'll get you set up with a free pass for the 304. Awesome. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up the giveaway portion of this. What kind of moto gifts did you guys get for Christmas? Get anything good? I know I was lucky enough to receive a pair of Alpine Star Tech 7 Dry Stars from my wonderful wife. I was in dire need of some boots. The last 3 rides that I went out on, I ended up coming home with wet socks. Had giant holes in these. I think they were Alpine Star like Tech 3s that I used to race with like 10, 15 years ago. That's what I was using. Super surprised about that. A lot of guys in the club have the Dry Stars, and I know that's what Trevor runs a good bit. And he kept telling me over and over and over again, that the Dry Stars were the way to go. And I just really couldn't justify the price, but luckily the wife, Mama Moneybag, stepped up and spent some money on old dad here. So got to take those out for the first time the other day. Awesome boots. I'm kind of mad at myself for not spending the money, years back to get those. Super comfortable. I was in a lot of water the other day when I got to go out and ride for a little while, so feet stayed dry. They weren't catching on anything on the side of the frame of the Africa Twin. That thing has like this kind of frame guard on the side that my other Alpine Stars kept catching all the time, but these are a little bit smoother on the inside. It wasn't catching that, and also picked up a Senna RT1 communications setup. That's what Tyler Vincent and all the boys that we ride with a lot like to use. They like the Senna stuff. So I'm looking forward to being able to be told when people behind me 3 miles back get a flat tire and I'm blitzing away from them that I need to stop and help. So, that'll be nice. And hey, I'm going to apologize right now ahead of time that hey, if you catch me humming along some white girl trap music while I'm out there on the trail, I'm sorry. I'll have to apologize for that. But yeah, looking forward to 2025. Like I was kind of mentioning before, 2024 for me and Trevor was really, really fruitful. We got to go down and do Adventure Travel Day and represent the dual sport communications world at the Capitol. That was really enlightening and cool. I hope to do that again in 2025 coming up. I want to give a shout out right off the bat to the infamous Brian Holmes. Brian, I really appreciate all the work that you kind of did behind the scenes, helping drive a lot of these interviews and setting up the initial contacts with a lot of these people. So my hat's tipped off to you. It was absolutely great and a truly eye-opening thing to be able to interview Tom McKee from Tom McKee Sky Ranch. That was the first time that me and Trevor got to go somewhere and sit down and have an interview with somebody, face to face and all together. And that's what really drove home the point of us wanting to do the show together for 2024 and rent the office that we did. It was just, you could tell the chemistry was there, and it was a lot easier to pick up on social cues and stuff when the person's sitting right next to you. And Tom was a delight. His place was fantastic up there. It was he's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to any kind of vintage motorcycles, and me and him got to see things that I guarantee you no one else has ever seen. So want to give a shout out to that. And again, all the awesome interview guests, all the people that continue to watch and subscribe. I appreciate that. You've helped us grow the channel, and we hope to continue to grow it even more. I think that's going to about wrap it up for us. It's going to be a short episode here tonight. I want to give away or appreciate all the people that won the giveaway stuff. Let's go down the list again. Steve Albanese with the T-shirt, Mindy Davis with the 15% off code, Kane Wagner with the Fantic Air Pump, and Joshua Hudson with the 304 Detour free pass. So congratulations to our winners tonight. Hope you guys enjoy some Tall Boys with your family this evening as you watch the ball drop, or if you're in Marion County, you can watch the great pepperoni roll drop. Ben Cobb up in Mannequin is doing that this evening. So, yeah, I think that's going to pretty well wrap it up for us this evening. We'll let you know when the next show will be coming out. I got kind of a cool creative thing that we're going to do for the first episode of 2025. Looking forward to that. And I'll just give you a little hint. We'll be building our own dream bike garages with the setup that we have picked out. So looking forward to that. Thank you guys again so much for all your support, and hope you guys have a good night. Enjoy some Tall Boys. We'll see you next time on Tall Boys and Trackmasters. Thank you guys.